Mr. Speaker, I'll be quick, but it's been a very useful debate already because we've heard from the opposition parties where they stand. We've heard from the SNP that they want Scotland to take its place among the nations of the world. What we didn't hear is whether they want Scotland to take its fair share of the refugees of the world, because so far they don't do it. And we heard from Labour, which was very good to hear, that they do in fact have a plan to stop the boats. It's our plan. It's everything that we're doing already, just without the Rwanda bit, which is the one essential piece of the jigsaw that will act as an effective deterrent and stop the boats. And I honour the honourable gentleman from the Liberal Democrats and his passionate speech there, but I think what he was saying is that we should just be more like Europe when it comes to refugees and asylum, and I'm not sure that's what the public want. Mr. Speaker, I just want to pay tribute briefly to a few people. The government whips, first of all, have done a brilliant job today. My congratulations to them, and I honour their efforts. They've been more successful than I have been today, but I'm very glad that we're all more or less united again as a party. Can I pay particular tribute to the Minister who has worked with colleagues across our party and across the House, in fact, to address the concerns that we had. And I'm pleased to say there have been some commitments today and in the last few days. I don't think they go far enough. And I want to just acknowledge the really important work that my honourable friends from Stone and from Newark have done through the committee stage of this bill, because I think that the amendments that they tabled and that so many of us have supported in the last 2 days would have made significant improvements to the operation of this bill. We are all on the same place, as many colleagues have said. We all want to do the same thing on this side of the House, which is to establish an effective deterrent that would ensure that people who are across the channel are immediately detained and removed. I don't think this bill is going to work as it's currently drafted, I'm afraid to say. I think that, in fact, we will see legal challenges that will clog up the process and ensure that the deterrent is not enforced. I regret that we are not honouring the trust that we had made to the people to effectively control our borders, which is what they voted for in 2016 and 2019 so decisively, and what all the opinion polls, all our constituents tell us, all common sense tells us, is such an essential part of our commitment and our responsibilities in government. And I regret that the essential principle of parliamentary sovereignty, while the bill pays tribute quite ostentatiously to the concept, does not in fact ensure that that is going to be the case. We believe that statutes passed in this place have supremacy over judge-made law and certainly over the jurisdiction of the European Court. And I'm afraid to say that the bill as it stands, much as the government agrees with the principle I've just established, the bill as it stands still allows lawyers to use foreign international law commitments and protocols to override the supremacy of Parliament, and I deeply regret this. My view is that we could have got a better bill through Parliament in this session. I think we could have developed it, and I understand it would have been possible to bring forward a bill of different scope that would have achieved the same ends. So I regret that we're not doing that, but I understand this is where we are. Many of my colleagues, and I honour them for their decision, have decided to vote with the government tonight, because they don't want to cause the political disruption which a government defeat would ensue. I respect that greatly. I think that's a very honourable position. My view is, I said at the outset that the bill needed these improvements. I don't think it will work. I think we could have done better. Nevertheless, the fundamental fact is that we on this side of the House are united in our commitment to stopping the boats through this policy. The real division is not this gangway, it's that aisle. And the great value of the debates that we've been having is that it exposes the position of the parties opposite. They don't believe in stopping the boats, and we all do. Thank you.